on!
And welcome
There
to
has to be
14
a
days.
release!
Today, we're going to cover the first moments escaping Vault
Come on,
111
come on! Oh, God!
after our character wakes up from his deep sleep, remembering that he's witnessed his
I'll find
wife
who did this,
being killed.
and I'll get Sean back.
We go to investigate.
I promise.
We're given back the wedding ring. That's about it. And there's no further interaction that's possible with Nora there, apart from closing the cryopod again. We find that the other cryopods have still got
God.
your neighbours in there.
Why
The
would
neighbours
Mark
that were running
do
alongside
this?
you originally to the vault in the first place. Unfortunately, the cryopod releases no longer function. But you can see a list of the occupants if you go to the monitor. And clicking on them will tell you the status. And you'll find that almost everybody has died due to the life support failure. Exploring the other options will just show you there's not a lot more we can do here. It's worth having a look around while you're here. I find there's nothing else of value in this room. The purpose of the next run through of escaping Vault 111 is effectively to get you used to using weapons and picking things up, effectively. And then later on, before we leave the vault, we'll find our Pip-Boy and use that for the first time too. Although we can't use these as weapons, they do come in very handy for materials. A hammer, for instance, could be a bit of wood and a bit of metal. We can make things of them later. So it's worth exploring any side rooms you can find. Stim packs, obviously, especially useful. If you do get hurt, they will heal you. If you see any laying around, you might as well have them. And again, mostly what you're going to get here is background for the main story itself. I don't believe anything gets unlocked through the investigation on this computer, so it's just for a background of the story. Once you've had enough reading those, loot what you want. Basically, all of these items are worth some materials. It's whether you want to carry them or not, generally. And here, you see your first. Take the security button because you'll need to fight your first creatures. Rad roaches are invariably weak. At this early point in the game, they can still do you quite a bit of damage.
Roaches? What the hell?
Those sort of items generally have got quite a bit of scrappable material in them, so they're quite worth taking. Again, you'll see some more enemies in this room. Effectively, if you go through the middle where the arc is, that's just killed the rad roach. It would do the same to you. So you go around the outside. Rad roaches can fly, obviously, so they just hop the fence and attack you. You can take the rad roach meat and to eat for later, but not necessary in this case.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
You can take them out of the air. You don't have to let them bite you like I have here. It's a bit of timing. Get your timing right, you can bat them out of the sky. And now, to change it up a little bit, got some ammo and a 10mm pistol and some more stim packs. Make sure you take all of those.
Is this all that's left? Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
Again, this is a story plotline terminal. It also unlocks the way out, so we'll come to this one in a second. So as these load line by line, you can actually shortcut it and bring the whole message up with one click of the activate button. You can effectively click on it once to open it and then click on it to get it to open all at once. And just some more detail on the mutiny that caused the vault to be overthrown. And this option effectively opens the exit. Now, if we look in this room, there's actually a cryolator gun, which we cannot access. It's extremely difficult to unlock it. You will be able to get to that point later in the game once you've developed your skills. So just make a note of it and come back in the future once you get good at it. Mirrors always contain stuff. Always worth having a look. Bobby pins, as you might have seen quickly there, allow you to pick locks. And then, after scouting around for any more loot, make your next move towards the exit. You'll find this tunnel's got quite a lot of rad roaches clinging to the walls, so it's time to give yourself a bit of practice. As it says, left mouse button to aim. trigger to enter VATS, where you can target them and fire shots automatic. Moves everything into slow motion. Just shooting a few at long range there just to practice. Occasionally you get lucky. And one of the things you can do, whether you're sneaking or just standing there, you haven't moved, is take the enemies out before they even know you're there.
Everyone's
By surprise. And this is the famous Pip-Boy. And the Pip-Boy is the hub of the game. You can check on your status, inventory, the map, quests, everything from this tabs. You can change your weapon, set your grenades, change your clothes, etc., all through this. Setting up favorites on it as well obviously allows you to access them really quickly, so you don't have to go into the Pip-Boy and open them and then select them. You can just press one button. So you can change quests as well. They're normally listed on there, so you don't have to do one at a time. You can change between them depending on where you are in the world. This is all an automated sequence to open the door.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
This is normally the bit that everyone's waiting for when you get out into the world and start exploring. Start shooting that gun. You can see for the rest of the game as well, it's worth exploring these boxes and just one chance to change things. If not, click the button and you're finally going to need support.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
And the first official load screen. about to meet Fallout 4 world as it currently stands. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe.